Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am.
But it's fixed.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. And the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape,
I fixed it.
famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
All right.
Hello? Anyone here?
Alright, so I already read this. I'm not going to read it again. You, would like to read this, pause right now. Otherwise, that's it. So, get... Huh? I don't see anything. Everything's locked down. Ooh, is that a freaking IBM? Oh. Those are some definite buckling spring keys. Wait, these are cell phones. Cell phones. Cell phones! Why is everything so old but cell phones? Oh yeah. Right. You gonna pop in, or are you actually... No, okay. I think that's, this setting. I'll turn that back up. Are those my only options? Janitor? Zachariah Trench? Oh, shitter! Ugh! Everything here is pristine. There's the broom. The janitor's been here. Oh, the door opens automatically.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
It looks pretty obvious.
But it doesn't look particularly notable.
Oh no.
What do I do?
Why you can't?
Oh!
What have you done?
Oh, I'm running.
You're gonna slam.
Creepy. Attention all blank. Blank, a shark in his blank, although secure. Blank, permission to blank, following basic protocol blank, shoot to kill blank. Good luck.
Okay, alright.
There he is.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin johan on helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I don't know what the fuck that guy's saying.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
But did he just respond to my thoughts? I said, that's a friendly face if I've ever seen one, and he said better than no face. Think about it. Huh. Well, hopefully there aren't too many people like him.
Oh wait, go back. That's cool. You can.
Yeah. I feel like I should, but I feel like it would take away from things, so I don't know. Well, I'm not putting it up on YouTube for monetization or anything. Where the fuck is there we go. What? Staffing, surveillance, redacted, data center initiative, construction, redacted, minor, office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted, mold removal, HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5 for 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Expenditure summary, executive sector Q2.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
This is some weird shit already. Yeah. Oh. What the hell? How did I do a loop? I didn't even notice. Yeah, this is the main lobby. Unless it's the other side of an identical lobby. I don't know. Huh.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster.
Jesse!
They told me I
In all
imagined
caps.
it.
And
I've been
red.
trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Yeah, okay. On it. Well.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Getting my leg workout. Kupa! Yeah, Zachariah T. French, yeah. Oldest house discovered August 4th, 1964. What the fuck? It's this building? This is very abstract. Different cowboys, different horses. Supposed to check in with security, but I don't see any. Security? Oh. Multiple contaminated breaches detected. Excuse me. Cigarettes, Black Pyramid since 1920. Can't read this. Federal Bureau of Control, a reminder, drafting any public-facing material. While penning any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrases to use. In the service of his or her country, regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Oldest man in the world. We tell ourselves it's okay to be old. Use mother control may start without a warning. There's a lot of random things to read. Good details. What does this say? Use. Safely remove pin. Something. Expect. Yeah, I can't read all that. Ah! Knock, knock. Open up your door. It's girl. I will fuck up all of your chairs and all of your wet floor signs. Okay. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. Can't trust him, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. I'm probably not going to stick with that voice for Trench. Are we going to stop? Oh. Nailed it. So much detail and I'm just fucking it up. Red phone. French, good to see you. Keep hitting my beard on my microphone. First world has problems. Yeah. That's still good. Yeah, it looks like it's still good. Kicking them around. Kick the cans. Ugh. French?
Shit.
Oh.
Shit.
French!
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Zachariah Trench. Huh. This is a weird window. It's like a concrete slab, but you can't see the outside.
Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
I think it's like a privacy window to like get sunlight but not reveal itself to the outside world or something.
Yeah.
Huh. Just walked over his dead body. Just looking at your shit. Splinters from the gunshot as well, I think.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Oh! Wow. No sneezing.
The same gun.
It's a wiggler.
have a gun.
Whoa, it's wild looking. Whoop whoop.
Ah! Oh, your gun just.
Yeah. Ah. Oh, there's stuff to save. Oh. Yeah. Ah. I can't reload. That's not a button. Reload changes your view? Can I change that? Because I'm gonna constantly be changing my view. Toggle side. How about, I don't know, T for toggle. That's better. Now R does nothing, which is perfect. Oh, these are health that's all over the ground.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that?
Yeah?
It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Holy shit, so much shit. I don't think important things will move. Would you look at that? Whoa. So much cool details. Ah.
You can't let this happen.
What the
You
fuck?
can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You
Kill him.
can't let this happen. You 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 stopped it. You. Oh, thank you.
Dylan.
That was horror.
Get the fuck away!
This game has some really cool effects. Alright, goodbye. Can I go in here yet? What about over here? Nope.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline. says the dead man. Okay.
I just want to clarify, because that did just happen. They did buy the rights to Alan Wake if they ever wanted to make a sequel, but they don't really have like the money to do it without an investor. So, yeah. It's not in the works, but it could be if somebody wanted it. Yeah. I will give you $100 over the course of 5 months. No floating. The rules are very clear. Yeah, none of us float down here. Ah, fine. Ugh. That movie's coming out real soon, I think. Gotta be something cool to pick up in here. Ah. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Ches Hombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for your lobby reception. Remember, she's turning 46.
Cool.
God, that's impressive.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object.
I was just
If
about to
there
say,
are
I'm
no
the director
altered
now,
items
for
or
real.
Objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention. If you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow
That's me.
these simple steps.
Zachariah.
1. Search for any altered items or objects of power.
Retake for reuse.
Item or object
Show me the other side.
Wait for Bureau to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom. Thank you for your attention.
What poster? Oh. That... Where was that? That was over there. Avoid modern technology. Is that a stapler or an altered item? Don't take office equipment outside of the building. Don't let mold hitch a ride. Perform daily body checks for foreign plant matter. Big plants. Can't find your office? Rangers from security department. Watch your step. Let's work hard. That was a weird way to fall off the wall. It just like scooted straight down. That one doesn't care. Fine. Undefined reading. Some sort of material that I don't know what to do with yet. Wait, have I not read that? What was that? Mission description. Jesse Faden arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Headed into the building by the janitor, Adi? I don't know. Jesse finds Zachariah Trench, the director of the Bureau, shot dead. She picks up the pistol next to the body and is translocated to the astral plane. A strange board encourages her to bind the gun. And an object of power called the service weapon. She succeeds, and the board informs her that she is now the director. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. Service weapon, Ubiki. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description, para-utility, okay. I thought it was like parautility? The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. The process is dictated by the redacted. Though their criteria is unknown, the object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, redacted, many forms throughout history, redacted, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Baronastra, all weapons that redacted of the wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted, see Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. And it's like assistive technology? Field research, his entity, his corrupt security guard. Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. His guards use standard-issue bullpup rifles carried prior to the corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Does your shield a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does this Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks that they're best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it is obvious corrupted individuals retain knowledge on their use of their weapons. Refer to file redacted for full report. Saw that one. Fascinating.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered
Wait,
world
did we see
events,
this?
intrusions upon the perceived reality.
We did see this.
A side note.
Reminder.
No?
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note. Remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon
Almost
is,
positive
of
we saw
course,
this.
a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fine. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, head of research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Oi. Okay, alright, yeah. More reading, alright. Not the same one. For Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspended awe in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds, so we need to find a better way to sort out the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to the Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Where? Oh. Yeah, I've seen all those. I can lock myself in here and just wait the game out. Whoops. Hey! Dick.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
This is how you read. Your crack. This the one? How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How did you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the Gunnar's psychological assessment. If their response are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redact it immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Here's a guitar for sale! Where? Turns out it's pretty hard to... Turns out it's pretty hard. I've interested C. Greg in maintenance. No. Don't bring dogs in the office. Some of us have allergies. No! Speak in moderate volume. No personal calls. No food or drink around the bear documents or in the copy room. No use of the photocopier for personal projects. Or the 3D printer or the bureau stationery. Wear access badge at all times. No discussing confidential projects out loud. The one to finish coffee pot makes a new one. They might do something. Examination of paranatural topics. Urban legends. Summary. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can even dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using Redacted, our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs that only occur on Redacted. A pair of scissors that consume human redacted, though two punctures on the redacted. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories of children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to 4936942 for the full report. They make me so uncomfortable! Are they really alive? This chair is remarkable. Federal Bureau of Control. Okay. Oh, that one's alive. I'm coming for you. Ranger, second class Pulaski.
Must cleanse control points. And then corrupt. Spreading them.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Cleanse. Oh. That's better.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane? Please,
I just did.
talk to me. We saw you deal with the compromised agents.
Yeah. Where the fuck is the intercom?
Is it safe to come out?
This is where I save and fast travel. Huh. Safe room intercom. Safe room. Here we go.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
Like what? Like what do you mean?
Mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily
It's already
Pope,
out on consoles.
Dr. Darling's assistant.
Just
My turn.
Steam and Epic.
Should I
Bullshit.
lie?
Shit, I wasn't
Just
listening.
I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
No, there was nothing.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss.
Killed a lot of
Because if
people who
that's
may,
possible,
may have been
our
curable.
options are very different.
Emily
Whoops.
I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a
Get
part
out of my eyeballs, camera.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Examination of paranormal... What? Oh yeah. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions to the oldest house, and the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement. The surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. Those control points are discovered by redacted detection of an unobstructed ping using the redacted within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures, or redacted or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. A common factor in these theories is that the control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the oldest refuse to be redacted. Refer to file 725-788 report. Water fountain. That's a sink. Is that a toilet? Dang. Not a lot of privacy in here. Wonder how many poops these people took together. This guy is very... Oh, okay, he's moving now. What? Oh, the door. Hey! Yeah. Explode!
didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Good. I don't feel so bad.
Jesse, over here.
I'm looking at
We need to
stuff.
make a plan, Jesse.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
It's weird that they're saying like
Where
has,
is the
not
hotline?
had.
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the sign.
Whoops. Thought she was
The
done.
hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it. Thanks. So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Maybe it was a precaution?
Just
Maybe
let me
he
know.
thought something might happen but didn't know? I don't know. Alright. Be right back. Where's my picture? No. So, while I was in the bathroom, I was reading some cool news. An anime coming out next year. Adaptation of Uzumaki.
Oh, fuck!
Done by a studio that doesn't suck.
Yes!
It's their IG Productions, the studio that did Ghost in the Shell. Hopefully. Hopefully. You say that about fucking the Junji Ito collection, but the adaptation of Gyo is legendary. Yeah.
There it is again. A welcome message.
It just opened it. I don't know what it was, though. Is that what that was? Let me instruct Jesse to find the hotline. Object of power in the form of an old telephone. Yeah, I didn't get a new one. Name 2.
Oh.
Assets. I don't know. Booty. Uh-oh. Is that Fallout Boy? Oh! I pissed somebody off from a distance. He's come. Oh, lordy, coming. Woo! Fig tree. Yeah, I don't know. I am. Summary. Visited by the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A+ Lodge. Speaking of Sleepy Bear, did you know Chuck E. Cheese's middle name is Entertainment? Chuck Entertainment Cheese. I hate it. Expenditures, accommodation, 830, blah blah blah, bunch of numbers, meals, gasoline, minibar, asterisk. So I do wonder what a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. A grip! What? Do I... Do I have a button that isn't bound? What the heck? I don't like C. I have an upgrade. It's right here, but the button to equip it just says no. Oh, is Shatter... Shatter must be a different weapon? Or maybe... Here's this. I have no fucking clue. Wait, why is this green? Are you alive? You don't look very alive. I don't know. It just highlighted when I moused over it, so I figured I could shoot it. It was red when I hovered over it. Makes sense, just like that. Wait, not that. I don't know. Oh, hello. Where? What? Oh. Maybe they mean like male. I don't know. Same stuff. Normies don't know. Ah! I want that. Come here. It's just weed. Oh! That is some dank weed. Alright. I think I'm going through communications. I don't know. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream, a machine that would contain God, but not just the God you know or the ones anyone knows, a new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils from my toaster, and the fans, plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but Dream said he would learn on his own. It's just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My God, my phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Really some health after I nearly killed myself. Oh. Meh. What are these new? This guard? This new? Yeah. Think. Maybe not. His agent we definitely read. I think they do, but like when I click this, it automatically, or not that, when I click over here, it's automatically hovering this stuff, so it clears it. What? He's got an overshield. Yay, some health. Who left this lamp on? How is this lamp still on? Where'd it go? Oh. Huh. Federal Bureau of Control. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide extremely handy database for research teams that can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. These letters came to us in various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will compile the system to allow us to analyze a letter for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. I can't wait to delve into my dead letters. B. Bartwell. Mr. Governor, y'all believe they'll ever come by my house, got a problem, gotta send folks fix it. Got my wife one of them singing fish on the wall, not real fish. Sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. Flies around the night and sings devil songs, cuss words. The devil got the house, and think the fish come handle it. Wife real upset when you couldn't come, sincerely Dwayne Bar.
What the hell? And that's possessed.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
Whoa!
Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Charming. Easy flingins. No, they can't.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
With my gun!
Loot crate. It's the floppy!
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
I want my house.
Oh, I can just pick them up, huh? Apparently not.
You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Come on out! Got him. Is he coming? Oh. That was explosive. Oh. Back in here. Talking about like Leslie Groves?
Yeah.
Book Club Notes for Penny by L. Sampson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. However, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns, space hippies, or badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi, a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade the city planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dog fight between those two ace pilots signed me the fuck up. Kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational or anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. Operative containment procedure. This must be contained in a cell, no other loose material. The object is an ancient 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.15 for more information. The object is currently bound to redacted for research purposes. Stolen from the Soviet military base located in Redacted by agents, Redacted, and Redacted with the CIA. The diskette contains launch codes to Redacted missiles believed to be reserved for use against Redacted. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tapped the bureau off and was requisitioned by agents the next day. These are just enemies. Okay. Some degree must, yeah.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mail room.
The hotline, huh? Oh. National news sites began publishing the story of a polar bear attack on an Alaskan town. You all know that I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by a migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public most likely to redact it. So, another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly well executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring Redacted, Redacted, and Redacted for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Amasi out. Yep. Maybe it is a polar bear. I don't think so. No, they're already as on as they can be. Oh, that's a graphical background to the subtitles. I believe. Yeah.
This must open the door.
Why are you moving? Why is he so wiggly? Give me some fodder enemies to get health from. Ah! Hit him with something good. Yep. Yeah, killing enemies to drop the little blue orbs. Where is he? I don't know. I think this is a boss. I think this is a boss.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Hey Malcolm, yes, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office trenches looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have anything about that, would you see, Sunday Jim?
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
I don't know. Hmm? Spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butt, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the home of the local celebrity, located at redacted, which had been connected to a total of redacted disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, agent pulled his light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, redacted days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the butt home closet disappeared during this incident. But
Alberto Tomo.
why does his first name have a 1 in it? Oh, that's supposed to be an I, Tomasi?
Aussie, head of comms.
All right,
He's got him.
The situation in Cuba is evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Inside a USA. Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
The hotline can't be far now.
Butt supplement. According to their testicles, the agents had been transported from Butt home to a roadside motel, named the Ocean View Motel and Casino, discovered a room key by performing a ritual, C-File Mot 01. Key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside the room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances at the home's owner and the locals of Butt been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since this occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butt home have begun appearing through the oldest house. At the time of writing, redacted light cords have been found in the oldest house located in the redacted and redacted sectors. These all access Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is redacted, but initial hypothesis center on the Butt as redacted, see Darling, blah blah blah.
Oh.
Well, if it isn't the same three photos.
Yeah.
Ready to jump. Security log, bunch of people. Custodians, here a lot. Director Trench and custodians, that's it.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Hello? Anyone here?
Montana. Is it a mirror? Actually, line up though, I don't think. Better just keep ringing the bell, probably. Is it this door? No. What door cracked? Yes? Maybe it resealed because I pressed the dinger one more time. What's or oh
The key has a black pyramid on it.
I want to see all the rooms. Okay, I guess those are the only three. It's me. Oh. I wanted to see if it would let me. Holy shit, what the fuck? I'm really far back. What the hell? This game has no autosaves? Okay, but the boss is gone, though. Weird. I guess it just has, like, respawn points, not save. It has auto-saving, but not auto-places? I don't know. Okay. Oh, there's a ledge. Not like that, apparently. What? Yeah, what exactly is my contact entities button? Yeah, can I shoot them?
Fuck off.
Okay, complete astral plane challenge. Is it also F? I just hit them? Yeah, I don't want it to move near me. Ah! I'm just gonna ignore it. I don't know if this is the challenge. I think I just need to get to the hotline. I don't think this is a new ability tutorial, it's just kind of misleading.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with... important info. I need to get back to Emily.
Did it? Oh, it's still on. What is this? This just like previous cutscenes? Huh. Object should be inaccessible for use except to the director. Object is 1960s era red Bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs redacted. The object allows the director to communicate with the redacted. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal redacted. See Dr. Darling Presentations 11.6 for more information. Object is currently bound to Director Trench. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. The battery tests were run on the object, including redacted and redacted, but its origins remain unknown. That's... Well, maybe... I don't know. Have I watched this?
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs.
I don't think I've seen this.
Back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
I don't know if I can get through 6 of those. Pretty drab. Maybe this one. It seems important. Maybe.
A
Let's ready.
director needs a
Well,
team.
saw that one. Yep. Got the root beer at Safeway. Been picking up all sorts of different ones. Was not my favorite, but it's pretty good. Ryan was in chat and asking me about the root beer.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Yeah, I haven't liked root beer historically, but got into it recently, and I just really been liking trying all of them. Somebody else shot at me. Where'd they go? Huh? There he is. Why are there so many people in this room? Jesus. Gotta go talk to Emily. I suppose I can actually fast travel, right? Yes, probably the central executives closest. Do suppose. You know, I don't know where the outfits are from. I don't. Hate the vest.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean,
Oh,
how is it out there? The
whatever.
comms, the hiss?
Jacket vest thing.
Sorry. You made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
I'm the director.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests. I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Fascinating. This game is fascinating. It's fun too. It's confusing, but it's cool. Floaty person. Ability points? What does that mean? How do I... Oh no! You. Tell me about ability points. Oh, I go for the control point, yes. Initial impressions. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have been revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans radically change their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices The Dr. Darling has distributed over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted. Her behavior is so in contrast to that of the hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of his corruption. She tested this ability on his corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seemed to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on it. More work needs to be done. Emily. Oh. Yep, she got vaccinated against corruption at a young age.
Hi, Jesse.
Hey. Don't have anything new to say?
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
And why
Just let me know.
did you have a red arrow to talk to you, huh? Not there anymore? I don't know. Changed my fucking outfit, too.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Singing.
I don't hear that.
Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
She calls it.
You mean like in person?
In person with a pencil.
I don't.
I think she's trying to get us killed.
Okay. Abilities. Neat. I want I want more energy. Again. Additional weapon slot. Woo! More. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Oh, I don't have enough points. Ass constructs. Construct the shatter. High stopping power with a scatter shot that devastates grouped enemies at close range. Oh, I have a bunch of materials. That's good. Construct. Additional. Enter. Mods. Oh. Craft. What is this? Kill enemies without dying. Kill hiss guards. Kill melee. Using grip. Wait, what? Only take 3 at a time? Yeah, right? Okay. Fuck. Service weapon. Cool. Refer way to the maintenance sector. Okay.
I heard the hiss attack power.
Guess I should.
Brings up a lot of new questions. Are you communicating?
Fuck. Communications department?
Coordinating?
No,
What about the
maintenance.
plant tracked at them?
What the fuck is maintenance? Is it at a different sector? Oh, it is a different sector. Okay. Well, shit.
What do you mean? It has to be
I'm pretty sure they said that I needed to take an elevator, but I can't.
right?
You. Where'd you come from? Get in here now. No? You fuck. What? Weird. Sector elevator.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Yeah, will do.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
Okay. I will mop you in hell.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
Something around about this area makes the game run quite a bit worse. Maybe it's all the haze. Yep. All that dank smoke. Let me in!
The directorial override
It does
is
have
right
pretty
there,
effects, though.
in the control room. How do we get there?
Could just climb the fence, maybe? No? Oh, Jesus. Nope. Looking good, room. You sleeping over there, Anna? Make it louder! Yeah, I think so. I'm not really sure. They seem to have more health. Loot. 4?
What's down that way? Oh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Nope. What? Nice. Avoid him, I guess. I win.
Let's see if Hess keep up with me now.
Can't see. Son. Son. I don't know.
Stepping to the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to read, but you don't touch and don't
The fuck?
see much. Let's join the Threshold Kids. Let's join the Threshold Kids.
Hey, man! What are you drawing? I'm drawing a dog!
I'm drawing the pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I miss my home.
Kind of what I'm thinking, but I don't know.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ahti.
Jesus.
Yep. Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
Yes. What does that mean?
Crazy is a nationality. Sovereign state.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Liaison. Northmoor was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more. until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmore never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmore. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
Object of power escaped the Panopticon. What? A couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if everybody sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert. Alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own. Definitely don't bind it to yourself. Security Chief, Simon Arish. Can I combo that? Kinda. It's no Osiris, though. Are you guys normal dudes?
It's like, these are people like our age. I know, right?
Dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Hey Simon, got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector's asking about Adi, just tell them you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with the day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him, so you could better deal with his odd habits. But yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered to the Foundation. Detaining him is the right move. We'll figure out what to do once. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on next steps. Here's Lynn, P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, there's something between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. I don't know. Fiberglass horse used as a seat for merry-go-round ride. Pole is still connected to the object. Object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. Can be quite dangerous with redacted its path. Object is currently bound by redacted background. The object was discovered at the site of an abandoned amusement park. Local redacted reported that the rides would move on their own, and that would be chased out. When the rumors reached the Bureau of America overnight, episode 235, agents were dispatched to investigate. 3 local redacted were found dead at the scene. Object attacked agent redacted by redacted. Agent invoked formula C5 to redacted the object long enough to redacted. Well, you want to talk? Short guy?
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is?
The things.
I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
Is the clock back? He's gonna be so pissed. When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah. It's all part of the job.
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You modded or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
Do you know this Ahti guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. He probably knows more than anyone else around here. If you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned. You know?
I should be going.
Right. You got a lockdown to lift.
Now they fix. What? Oh, there we go. Okay, 3 points, huh? More energy! Nope. That's for crafting, I believe. Yeah, crafting materials. I crafted the second form of my gun, and these are mods. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Cool. Gosh, they're all fucking for this thing. I don't think Melee gets weapon mods. Yeah, it's the name of the shotgun, which is like a weird little pistol shotgun. For what? Oh, I don't know. Probably levels. Actually, I'm almost positive. I think that's part of the criteria for spending the ability points. That's that bar that shows up at the bottom when you're leveling up. Recovery, energy, recovery. I don't know. It's probably good. I don't think too much about it. Yeah. Fix the coolants. I think it barely missed him. More goons. I swear one of the hovering guys turned into one of the flying guys. I think one of the hovering guys turned into the flying guy. I don't know. But he activated after the rest of them. I don't trust him. What? Was there someone behind me? I'm gonna change a control as well. Neat. Now I can dash with effectiveness. It was sweet.
Power cut. Replace the parts.
Aggressively. Aggressive part replacement. Shit. I can't. Why is that button that button? Fuck. The button I used to open things was the same button as the dash for some reason. So now that's annoying. Use, seize, and switch weapon. And is also... God damn it. That's really annoying. So what should I use for evade? Maybe R, since I'm not using it after all. Yeah. Maybe... No, R is probably good. Yes. I don't know, I don't like that. To do. Or actually, let's do R for that. E.
By trash, did Ahti mean barrels full of hazardous biological material?
Give me something to throw this at.
Looks like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ahti wants,
Dr. Pierce,
then I'll get it done.
researcher of the Parakinesiology Department. I believe I've discovered a Code Omega paranatural entity residing within the Bureau itself. Right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force. I checked, and there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe it. Yes, I can see you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
I don't know what it is. Hey, Bozer. Get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mail tubes because of a shift or threshold or some fuckery. They don't have the originals. They can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. Such bullshit. Why do we even need these fucking tubes? They just spit our mail out in some other goddamn dimension. Spending here before I make a formal complaint. Useless piece of shit. Rodriguez. Fucking extra-dimensional tube bullshittery. No, I think that was the radio. You're just going crazy, Erica. Yeah, the whoop. Ah! Ah! I tried to get in there, but it seemed to block me. I don't know. It's like an Easter egg. It's just a campfire. I don't see a way in unless I can go around. The ladder looks like it comes from above. Huh. I think this is the room I'm supposed to clear. I doubt it. These are the things down here where you unlock weapon slots, by the way. Not very. I don't know. Maybe a quarter? Maybe a third? I don't know. Another one. It's not something I can do anything with. Yep. Ah! Oh, this is here again. Need to fix the coolant pimps.
Just hold together a little longer.
Pumps!
Bro, go
What?
to city. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the corner.
Okay. Maybe I have to do something over here with the big stuff? I don't know. Guess up? A thing. What? Oh. The gross blockage down in the water system's back. What the fuck is it? Where does it keep coming from? Why the hell does it ought to keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like I can understand him. Of course he acts like we can understand him. Of course. He acts like we can understand him too. Guess that's just his brand of crazy. Gonna try out the new drain cleaner. Extreme strength.
My old enemy, the Glock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with him. He is very clever.
What the fuck? I don't know, it happened real fast.
I don't like that sound. I see. I guess like busting them all at once made them just do 3 times the damage at once. What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
It's spraying shit. Yeah, it's like if poop had pimples. This is awful. Great mighty poo. Squeak, squeak. Woo! We done pooping? Cornered it in the shit.
Just hold together a little longer.
Go back and cool it. Maybe, maybe, maybe. How do I kickstart these bastards now? Hey, butthole, how do I fix this? Oh. Woo! about it. Anybody else need fixing? Show me your hole. Doors locked. Probably need to go up. There's one. Regular box. Slam. Fixed. I'm making a sequel. Yep. You don't have any of the charm. I think they did, yeah. Where's the baddies? Oh! Take this spool! And take it again! Oh! What a bitch. Spool me once.
Nice dad joke. Like, was that you?
Nope, that was me. I've got something to tell you, Hannah. I'm pregnant.
This thing is.
I'm gonna be a dad. So what, this just relocks and fucking the Thuggernaut comes right out? Is it going? He like waited. Corner hacks. Oh yeah, he's at half health. Epic gamer moment. Oh shit, he found a way to hit me somehow. But he's not where the gamer moment's from. Yeah. You wouldn't get it, Erica. Only 89's kids would get it. Who's this bitch throwing shit? What the fuck is going on over there? Do I have friends? Why aren't you getting smacked? (9/11) Whoa, never forget. She's not. Really? You just stayed in here? Good job, Mr. Security. Security. What are you talking about? I have the soul of Zachariah in me. And my brother. Yeah, yeah, there's three dudes in me. Girl with gravity powers takes 3 dudes. What? We meet again. You're running at me?
replace the parts.
Shove it in! I'll get the right thing eventually. Wait, I did. God damn it. Anybody else want a cube? Oh. Worked. We want to make a store run? This room's stinky. Can you do this? Yeah.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old twig bats inside the plant has a secret.
What the? From Bangalore. Throw that. Fine. You dare sneak up behind me. Killing the floaters right now. Piss off, baddies. So what? Yeah, she seems pretty capable. Who the fuck is shooting rockets? You? This is a wall. I wanted those. I need another one. Oh. Not yet. This game does. This game fucks up pretzels. The vending machines are like generic brand, generic, and there's nothing inside. So I don't know. So this game's gameplay is freaking dope. Controls super well. Ah, come on! We're good. As I say, it controls super well. It controls too well. I'm good. Probably. I mean, I can jump off and die, but, you know, that's sub-ideal. Just let me. I could have stopped my fall before I hit the ground. Rude. At least I'm like right here. What the fuck? Why are they all back? Anyone home? Dodge efficiency. Pretty good, actually. I do like the dodge. Oop. Got a little choppy. Hard to deal with. Chop, chop. Woo! What do I do? Is there another thing to plug in that I need? Get down from there! Probably a plug on the bottom floor. Yep.
Won't blow up. Let's go lift the lockdown.
Next game is Wednesday at 8. Usual spot. Hazard owes me 20. Irish still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson's suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident guy. I owe you 60 bucks. I bought beers last time, so it's Hepstenstall's turn. Remus. Hepstenstall, huh?
forces contain the lockdown. Can only be lifted by a directorial override.
That's me.
This is what we came here to do.
Override. We came here to override this shit. Excuse me. Wait. That's the room I was just in? Was in here. Yes. Ooh. Did I stick in my gun? There's a triangle. A little garden of people's doing well.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
I'm in. Unless you, review by Captain Lopez. These days, most YA novels intertwine the coming-of-age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or a tragic romance, unless you manage to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to the virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the world. To find the cure, they go on an expedition into dangerous, uncharted territories. The people all lived in walled cities now because of the dystopian future. Along the way, they just have to fall in love. I liked how we never got to know if the Fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for Ya. The main character succumbs to the Fix when she's so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that job can still get done. She dies out of the unknown alone, surrounded by danger, but never loses sight of the goal. That's a good soldier's death. I gave this book a 3 out of 5. I feel like most of the teenage angst is a little lost on me, but I recommend it to my brother's kids. Good thing I had that security key. I busted in that window and left through this window. Oh. Damn it. What I want over there? Well, I pay someone's tuition who lives in a country that has free tuition every day. Nothing. Haha, got scootered off. Did you see his head snap backwards to look up at me? That was so creepy. It was uncanny. It was weird, man. Oh, I've been over here. Oh. There's a whole squadron. What is highlighting red here? Are you alive? Yeah, I guess they just don't. Whatever. Ew! Senator's office. Janet. Just want to do this side quest. See me smash that on the thing? I pushed it through. I just like face slammed that thing into a wall. Bitch is serious. Wish I could like look around in a three-dimensional view on this map. What are you talking about? You can open your butt. But it's made for that. Yeah. It gets stuck. You just gotta fork it out. You know, if anybody ever watches the archive of this stream, they can't hear what you guys are saying. So, like, my responses to this, like, non-existent conversation about scooping poop out of your butthole is just gonna throw people off. They're talking about this lady who does her nails on YouTube. About these weird shovel scoop nails. I don't know, man. Long story short, perfect for poop and scoop. Wait, scoop and poop.
You know what?
Yeah, you don't catch it?
It was like, let the shit fall in the toilet. I was like, yes, I'm so busted right now. Yes. Like,
Oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. Blech. Fucking hair on my tongue. Ow. Rush, you're not even over here. It could have been mine, but I don't know. Widely accepted theory is that the thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a redacted frequency from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a redacted. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certainty that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually, their frequency will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes redacted in those who learn of it, so it is actively denied. Go to 5051881 for full report. What's going on with that? What? What? Okay. Huh. It's me. Field training actor complaint. I like to file a formal complaint. The unauthorized use of my voice and a state of quality that I did not agree on. The fact that we were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want the Ranger Field training course and recorded messages to halt immediately, but not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR with this if necessary. Signed, Randall Pulaski. What the f-
Oh, gross!
That's a weird thing to do on purpose.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed.
I'm ready.
In a specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Oh.
"45 seconds remaining."
I need, fuck, my energy.
30 seconds remaining.
Ha!
15 seconds remaining. Five seconds remaining. Course failed. Try again.
You fucker. Just because I got shit energy. Oh, oh yeah. But I don't need to.
Get ready, Ranger. Course
Now that I know where the door is to start.
4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Seconds remaining.
Oh, come on.
Seconds remaining. Seconds remaining. Course complete. Congratulations, Ranger.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course.
It's protecting itself.
Fucking stop. I don't know. A safe? Looks like a safe.
I need to hit it harder to break that shield.
I guess I already did it. Is this the shield one? Yep. Can I throw it?
All enemies are immune to your attack.
Avoid them. I feel like I'm never going to use this power. Why would I shield when I can dash? If I'm running straight at something, oh, but it takes too much energy. It takes a lot of energy. If there's ever any invulnerable enemies that are way too high and shoot straight down a corridor at me, then maybe this will be useful. But I don't think there's gonna be a lot of invulnerable enemies. Let's see, so it doesn't really take energy once you start it. It just has a time limit. But you can also just do this. Woo. Turpentine! Yeah. 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 I did it. Movie. Home safe. No unique procedures required. This object is a guardhouse brand home safe. Weight measures vary. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically gather items and debris from their surroundings. The object is currently bound by redacted background discovered in the basement of home in redacted Ohio. The object gained rapid interest in certain online forums dedicated to opening abandoned safes. That's funny. Yeah, that's a Reddit reference. Wow. Yeah, it was kind of this ongoing story of like, oh, I've contacted such and such, and we think we're making progress in cracking the safe, and it's like, and the guy never came out with anything. I think it's older than 2011. It's been a long time. Yeah, maybe you're right. I just couldn't believe that. I just couldn't believe that was that's the same year as fucking Rebecca Black. Can't believe that was that long ago.
Good time to have a shield.
This is exactly what I was talking about. Can I even shoot from it? No. What good is that? Gotta use both hands to hold up my rocks. I should be able to throw those rocks afterwards. That better be an upgrade, otherwise that's a shitty power. outside of really specific uses. Yeah. This. Killed all the dudes in there. Where am I? What am I doing here? Ah! What I thought. Optional room with optional shit. Reminder, drafting... What? That isn't what I just picked up. Here it is. Listen, Trench is on the warpath about his Tennyson report thing. He wants to know who wrote it and he wants to know yesterday. Whoever did this is going to get crucified. I don't know if it was one of you guys, and I don't want to know. I'm not a super kid and leading witch hunt, so everyone in the sector, keep your heads down. Best not be on anyone's radar right now, you know? Tell you, not even counting the weird shit we deal with, this place can be down in a hostile work environment sometimes. Sector I'm supposed to go to. There is another Disney World. Yeah. Japan.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit. We've never recorded any distance over 5.
Obviously, you know.
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily.
Yes, of course.
Listen, Emily. Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along. She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes, but one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future Bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan. I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past, I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.